John Damulira, 51 years old, a resident of Kalan Zone at Kulekana Stage along Salama Road in Machinde Division, was reportedly arrested from his spare parts shop at Seka Market on 21st November 2020. He was reportedly picked up by unidentified security officers along with his son Alimukizi Damulira and 3 customers who were found at the shop.
They came and they pointed guns into my dad and also me, and plus also some other customers that we were selling boats. We all went down and put our heads on the ground. Then they had cuffed my dad.
According to Damulira's son, they were driven to unknown places all the day until late in the night when the abductors drove and dropped Alimukizi and the 3 customers at Weyogerere, but retained his father to the present.
We could hardly move by that time because we were beaten so bad.
Michael Semudu, 48 years, who was contesting for the position of LC3 councillor Nakulabi Zone, is said to have been abducted along with 3 friends from Masanafu Trading Center on 21st November 2020, also by gunmen.
Bamukulanga mbuzi. Kati fabaliwo ne twebuuza kiki. Tugenda kulaba bannaffe batwalako abantu baali bana.
Nenkubako ku ssimu ye. Ng'omukyala agikwata naye ng'awuuna buwuunyi. Abamutwala mu drone n'amala n'agijjako.
His friends were later set free on the same day they were abducted, but Semudu remained incommunicado to the present. Our attempts to speak to Semudu's recently released friends were unsuccessful, as their abduction had instilled much fear in them. Shadia Nakawesi, a resident of Kawala, has not seen her husband Hassan Mubilu, a laundry operator and the area defense secretary for Mugema Zone in Kawala, since he was picked up by masked gunmen at 4 a.m. on 20th November 2020.
They told us he has a gun, that we can look for that gun, which we don't know where it is.
Nakawesi says the abductors broke into their rental home and wanted to carry her along with her husband, but she was saved by the fact that she had a breastfeeding child. Close to Kawala, Sylvester Kalulu, who sells pineapples in Kasubi New Market, was also abducted on 13th December 2020. Relatives and friends of both Hassan Mubilu and Sylvester Kalulu say they have approached several police stations in an attempt to open up files for their lost acquaintances, but have been turned away.
Kasubi nebagana basindike Kawala police station ebatwala naye ne reportinga najagala bampe ndikulewo musango bampe file nabo nebagana bagamba genda police enkulu etwala oyidi Kampala omusango angamba.
Reports of people being kidnapped by heavily armed security operatives in drone cars have come frequent even in areas away from Kampala. A businessman, Ronald Mugerwa, commonly referred to as MR, was allegedly abducted from Equator Gardens in Buama, where he had gone for a refreshment.
So when they were eating, unknown people came with a drone and super custom. They grabbed them and took them away.
According to the security guard at Equator Gardens, Mugerwa was arrested with a friend, Abdurashid Nkinga, who was contesting for mayorship, Buama Town Council.
Bamala ne basiba motoka zaane badde motoka emabega mu motoka ye byonna byali mu motoka ne yadda mu buutu ne bakola ki byazamu ne babitwala.
In our engagement with police spokesperson Fred Nanga, he requested us to provide him with a list of the people who were allegedly abducted to enable him follow up the matter.
So let me also challenge you that after here, generate that list and then you send it to our office and we shall be able to follow it up.
It would be more helpful to say, on Thursday at 2 p.m. in Kamwacha, we saw a vehicle grabbing so and so. It becomes easier. When you make a general statement, the inquiry becomes difficult.
appropriate applications will be brought to court in order to have the court order for them to be produced, and if they have committed any crime, to be charged. Otherwise, they should be acquitted.
Relatives and friends are appealing to government and security to produce their beloved ones in court if they have cases to answer or set them free.